Hi everybody, it's Dina, and I'm back with another video. I know it's been a long time since I posted. I think it's been over a week. And just to give you guys a little bit of a life update. So we are all going through this horrible time with the coronavirus and the being advised or having to stay home and everything closing and the possible economic upset from all of this and everything. I don't even need to go into it. We all know. The way it's affecting me personally is I already suffer from anxiety and a little depression, and this is just, I think, bringing it out a little more every day, a little more. I don't have anxiety so much of being afraid of getting it or anything like that, though. Ryan, my older son, has been sick. He started with a cold symptoms and a cough, but a very productive cough, not like a dry cough. And then his throat was killing him, and we did a FaceTime call with his doctor, and they said, oh, it's probably just a regular virus. We're not going to get him tested. He doesn't qualify, to wait a couple of days. And we did, and his fever kept going up. So I called back, and another doctor did a FaceTime call with him, and I felt that he might have strep because his throat was really red and it had a little bit of those white dots on it. So he prescribed antibiotics, which he started Friday night. And I'm happy to say this morning he woke up with no fever the first time, and he sounds better. So of course I'm relieved. And during that time I was a little worried. I'd say 99.999% of me feels he does not have it. Of course, there's that smidgen little thing thinking, just hearing all different stories on how the virus affects people differently, is in the back of my head. So there's a little anxiety there. The homeschooling is very stressful. Both of my kids are on IEPs, individual education plans, so they get a lot of extra support, especially Evan. He gets a lot of extra support at school. So that's difficult. But I feel my anxiety is from the unknown. Every morning I feel like I wake up and I'm drawn to check my emails. And every morning there's a new email with an update on whether there's more cases in the town I live in or more things are closing down. Something is changing. And that unknown and not feeling settled is where I think my anxiety is taking up. Being home is difficult. I don't know how to put this. I'm not a very structured person, but when I'm home, the way I went to explain this to my husband last night on how I'm feeling. And of course, I don't think men are very empathetic, or at least my husband's not. And he shut me down right away. Oh yeah, we're going to feel bad for you because you have to homeschool. And that's not what I was saying. For me, I said to him, or I started saying to him, imagine being in your office, not the building, but in his office. He has an office with like a conference table and a desk, and it's a decent sized office. I said, picture being in your office and your boss coming in and saying, okay, you have all your regular responsibilities, and now we're going to give you a whole other job, like a whole other job to do in addition to that. And we're going to bring your 2 kids in here to be with you in this office all day. And we're going to add a little extra stress on top of that. That's how it is, because for a stay-at-home mom, I get things done in the house, whether it's bill paying, online work I have to do, doing the laundry, cooking, cleaning, all that kind of stuff. And now doing that with the homeschooling, which is very difficult. I find myself, it's a constant arguing and fighting with my kids. And the real homeschooling hasn't even started yet. Those were just packets. Monday starts the online schooling, but the way they're doing it here is there's no video instructions. Everything is on Google Classroom, and it's all slides and information. So a lot goes on the parents as far as explaining things and stuff. So that's stressful because my kids, of course, they don't listen to me. So that's what's stressful for me. My kids are home all day, which I love, but it's not like I'm spending quality time with them. It's like I'm nagging them more, I'm more of a teacher having to get them get stuff done. So that's stressful, having to first look over their lessons to make sure I know what they have to do, because this is all mandatory. The governor of Connecticut stated that we can do virtual learning as long as they still meet the curriculum. So it is mandatory. This is not voluntary. So there's that stressors. Then getting stuff done that I normally get done, I can't get done because I'm busier with that. But then also them being home. It's so hard to put into words. It's kind of like just the way it happens. I've gotten no crocheting done. And when I do sit down to crochet, I probably am interrupted. Like if I sit down for 10 minutes, I must get up like 6 times during that 10 minutes. So it's not even worth the aggravation. So, and then I find myself getting depressed because it's the same day in, day out. I never go on Facebook, and I've been drawn to Facebook a lot. And the one thing I don't like about it is people, whether it's real or not, they post these pictures of homeschooling setups that they've done, extra work they're giving their kids, or fun family time pictures, and everything looks so perfect. People, cleaning out garages and everything, and it's just not happening in this house. Just to get by is successful. So it makes me feel inadequate, I guess. So that stresses me out, but at the same time, I like going on Facebook because it's a sense of community when you feel so disconnected, with, everyone being trapped home and everything. I love where I live. We have the beautiful woods, beautiful property, but at the same time, because we're so secluded, literally not seeing another human being for so long I find it difficult. When we lived in Marblehead, Mass, we had no land, so if you were sitting on your front step, you'd see all your neighbors out and about. I would find that better right now because you're distant enough, but you'd still see them and can yell from the stoops. It's not like that here. If I walk the dog, I never run into anybody. So it's hard. We also found out that my husband, his line of work, he works in civil construction. He doesn't physically do it. He works in the office, but they are considered essential business because it's civil construction, building of bridges, tunnels, all that kind of stuff. So he has to continue to go into the office. They do have to cut it back by 50%. So he has to take his team and schedule them that only 50% of his team is in the office at a time, and then they'll switch back and forth, but he has to be in there when they're in there. So, again, I'm not worried about him getting it. I'm worrying about, just him bringing it into the house, or, if Ryan did have it and he recovered and now we're carrying it and then he could go give it to people, it's just stressful. That's all. I know a lot of people have different opinions on this and that we're overreacting, but I don't feel that we're overreacting so much, because I have to trust that we wouldn't be putting our economy in such jeopardy just on a hoax or just overreacting. I think if anything, we're not given all the information. Like, we don't know the full scope of it. And so there's a lot of people who think that governments are overreacting. So I don't think we are. I don't think anybody would do this to our economy on purpose just to overreact. I think that if the trajectory of the diagnosis continues, I think the major problem is 80% of the cases are mild and they're not severe. But that leaves 20% of the cases that are severe. Not 20% of people die, but 20% of the people need hospitalization. I personally know of a couple of people in their 40s and 50s who've needed hospitalization, who were in there for 3 weeks. It's so taxing to our healthcare. And that's where this big problem is. That's where slowing it down is crucial. The flu does not have 20% of the people being hospitalized. And that's the difference. This really affects the lungs. This puts such a strain on the lungs. And when you have that, even if you're not going to die from it, you need the ventilators to help your lungs heal. And you can only get those in the hospitals. So that's where I think why we're trying to keep everybody in, and it does spread very quickly. So those are my thoughts and feelings and how I am experiencing this coronavirus pandemic. But the final thing that happened to me on Wednesday was I ended up, this is much better, but I ended up getting 4 stitches in my pinky. How I did it, I still don't know. We have the kind of garbage cans, the garbage that you pull out like a cabinet, and there's these metal rails that it's on. And when I was putting the garbage bag on the garbage can, I sliced my finger on the back, and I knew instantly it was bad. And I'm not going to get into graphic details, but it was bad. So luckily, local doctors, my primary care, they're doing triage not to inundate the ER. So I did not have to go to the ER, but I had to go there. And they gave me 4 stitches, which I think I get out on Wednesday. I don't know if things have changed here. Everything's closed, so I don't know how that's going to work. So that's been a pain too, because even though it's not a horrible thing, it does hurt. And it's not easy using this. It can't get saturated wet. So I wanted to do some deep cleaning, and I really can't. And then as I'm doing things, it hurts. It starts throbbing. So that's just been an annoyance. That's how I describe that. Just annoying. So hopefully next week the stitches will come out and it'll feel better. So I think that's a total update. Trying to think if anything else is going on. No? Okay. Aside from that doom and gloom stuff, I did get a package. And I did not open it. I know what it is, and I know who it's from, but I want to show you guys how beautifully she wrapped it, and I want to open it with you. This is one of the new vinyl bags that Cheryl from With Yarn and Hook is selling, and I bought one. I bought the sunflower one, and then I didn't even see her video stating this, and then she messaged me, so I went back on her video and looked. I had wanted the petite Eiffel Tower one, and it was sold out, so I said, of course, I'll just take another one. And she said she went and made me a petite one, and of course didn't charge me. I mean, Cheryl, when I saw that video, I really got teary-eyed. I can't tell you how much that means to me. I really can't. So, sorry about the crinkling. Let's open this together. Oh. You know what? She did not have to make me this. But let me tell you how incredibly happy I am that she did. Look at this, guys. Look at, oh my God, I love it. I love these colors so much. This, I even got bling. Oh my God, her quality. I wanted to open this. This is quilted, padded, thick. Look at that D-ring. 2 of them. The purple and pink zipper. Oh, that is perfect zipper. Put a little goodies in here. I love, love, love her new logo and everything. Look at how beautiful that is. It is perfect. And I'm going to put a link to her video talking about this, because there's a story behind why she picked all of this. Beautiful. Look at these buttons she gave me, all Paris. Oh my God, these are gorgeous. This one in particular, let's see if I can get this to focus. It's my phone. Oh my God, I love these, Cheryl. And these are her business cards. This is the same as the thank you. But then this side has all her information and pictures of her bag. I think that's the bag I got. So let's see. This is gorgeous. Oh, I can't even tell you. I wish, can you see how perfect this is? This is perfect. You can't get quality like this buying something in a store. I mean, this is amazing. And I've been sitting, because the kids do their work. One does their work at the counter in the kitchen, and the other one does it at the pub. Can you see it? Yeah, table and chairs over there. And in this room, that's, so sorry. So I've been sitting, I'll show you my setup. On the couch here, and I have this, I just got this from Amazon. It rolls, and it has my computer on it, so I do my computer work, and then an end table here that has a basket of what I'm working on. And because I haven't been going in my craft room or my office, because honestly, if I disappear and the kids don't see me, they don't do their work. So kind of got to be on top of them. So I'm so glad she made me this, because I've been going back and forth, and I want to put everything in here. And I love that you can see it, like hooks and measuring tapes and everything, and you could see it, so you know I have it in there. So I can't thank you enough. Oh, and look at her tag. I love it. So now let's see. So this is how she's rolling them. The suggestion that Billy gave her, and she's putting foam in there. Absolutely fine. Oh my God, guys, I can't wait to show you. I'm just gonna open it up. Oh my God. This, guys, when I tell you, this is so much nicer than it looks on the videos. The handle is burlap, which is what I fell in love with this bag. It's a soft burlap. And I'm going to put it on here. Beautiful. I love these sunflowers, because with the whitewashed wood behind it. I love this because it reminds me of farmhouse style, and I love anything farmhouse. And then look at the material on the inside. Can you see that? How beautiful. And the burlap on the ends here. And then the zipper, perfect zipper. And look at this beautiful, gorgeous zipper pull or stitch marker, whatever, however you want to, because it comes off. I'm sorry, guys. I'm really sorry. I'm using my phone with a sunflower. It's mind-boggling, the details she puts into all of this. Mind-boggling. And then you could take this off, and you could use it as a progress marker or a stitch marker. Absolutely stunning. Stunning. Guys, her bags might be a little more, but what you're getting, no. This is absolutely gorgeous. And this is so cushy. It's like so quilted and absolutely beautiful. And her taste, the styles she comes up with are exquisite. Absolutely exquisite. I can't say enough about it. And I might not be seeming as excited, but like I said, I just feel very, I don't know, drained. I'm really not sure why I'm feeling like this. I'm sure it's everything that's going on. But I had to jump on, because when I got that, I had to show you guys. But I'm in the process of designing a sweater. And it's not with, I showed you guys a video that I bought these 3 beautiful colors from Premier. It was their new bamboo yarn, which that I still haven't figured out. I know I'm going to make some kind of poncho or shawl with that, but I haven't figured it out. But when I showed you guys, I got this toy box yarn from Premier, and then I got their 100% cotton sparkle yarn. I just kept looking at it and loving the colors, and they went together, and I thought, let me try something crazy. 2 totally different fabric or materials. One's a thick 100% acrylic yarn. I think it's a 6, and the other one's a 4 100% cotton sparkle. And I'm just going to show you guys a sneak peek. I'm not done, but I'm mixing them. Just give you a little sneak peek. Okay, see the sparkle? And here's one that shows the colors better. Here, this one shows how well they go together. See that? And I love the texture combination. I absolutely love mixing fibers. I think the more you could do that, I just think the more unique and custom our finished products look. I also think it just gives a level of class. I don't know if you guys agree, but I love the mixed textures. So I'm going to be finishing this, and as soon as I finish this, I will jump on and show you that. I finished some hats, and I'll show you those things. Now, due to this, our post office, I'm not going to our post office. I'm just not. We're not going out at all, me and the boys. The only time I went out was, again, when I went to the doctor. Then I had to go to the pharmacy twice, one for me and one for my son. And other than that, I think my dog needed a shot, and they came out to the car, got her, brought her in, and brought her back out. That's it. We haven't been out. I ordered my food, my groceries we order, but I'm pretty stocked up on like dry foods and frozen foods and stuff like that. So we're pretty good. So we're not going out. I just feel like that's doing our part. And, so there was a prize. Of course, I'm not thinking of the winner's name right now, and I apologize, but that won't be mailed for a while. And I'm not going to be doing the 1,000 subscriber giveaway anytime soon or any other giveaways. However, I do have lots of giveaways that I already have set up that I want to do, but they're just going to have to wait because I'm just not going to go to the post office. Now, if I find a way, which I think I could do stamps.com or something, and I could weigh it at home and then leave it in my mailbox, then I will do that. But I'll keep you guys updated on that. So the next video I post will be showing you hopefully that finished design I'm doing and to get your honest opinions on it. And my hat not hate hats that I finished, I'll show you guys. And I got a couple of other things from Michael's that I forgot about that got delivered the other day. So I'll show you guys that. I can't wait to start working with that yarn too, because when I saw it, I was like, woo, love it. So that's it. But I really do hope that all of you are handling this well. I know we'll get through it. It'll be a story. I'm trying to tell my kids to document everything every day, whether it's their feelings or the memes that are going on, even if they do a video log or write it down, because this is going to be something that they're going to want to tell their kids about. And the kids will get, quite a thrill out of seeing, the day-to-day, what the goings on was during the COVID-19 pandemic. But I know we'll get through it. I do believe that good will come out of it. There's a silver lining to everything. In a way, it's like whether you believe in God or just a higher being or just karma, it's all coming back to us. Slow down, everyone. Slow down. You don't have to work 1 million hours a week, have your kids in 15 activities, go to school for 8 hours, come home and do homework for 5 hours. Everyone just slow down. Let's just have some downtime. It's amazing. I don't know if you guys saw what's happening with the canals in Venice since there's been a lockdown in Italy, that they're crystal clear and dolphins are swimming in it and swans were on it. I went to Italy when I was younger and those canals were not clean. So just a few weeks of not, polluting the air and the waters, how our earth is repairing itself is quite amazing. And it does go to show you, it doesn't take much to just back down a little and let our earth breathe. So I do think that is the silver lining. I hope that doesn't sound stupid, but, all right, guys, everyone take care of yourselves. Nobody, let this get them down. If you can, try and look at the silver lining and reach out to people as much as you can, because I think it's important for us to stay as connected as possible. Okay. I love you guys so much. And I hope you're all doing well. See you soon. Bye.